Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome to my channel. I'm Freighter Akiba, Ravi Akiba, Ben David, busting through your airways, whether you like it or not. Here I am. I hope everybody had a good Christmas or whatever holiday you may choose to celebrate. Okay? Had some good times with your family or whatever. This is not a good time for everybody out there, you know. So, for those who didn't have a good time, bah humbug. I feel you. All right, so I want to extend thanks, appreciation to all my members, to all my subscribers, my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for supporting me. I'm very grateful for that. Okay. I've been getting some messages. I've been doing a little bit of research on root work. Okay, so something about root work, something about somebody targeting you, somebody following you, somebody stalking you. Okay, yeah, even on Christmas time. These monitoring spirits, right? Okay, so let's get that out of the way. That's kind of what I've been feeling like. I've been feeling like some of you out there may be dealing with monitoring spirits, right? You see, people watching you, okay? They're trying to see if their magic is working on you. That's what it is, okay? They got to get close to you, all right? These people will pay to get close to you, bro. They'll pay to let me touch the fringe of your garment so I can be healed by your healing energy, Earth Angel. Divine protection, 7 of Wands. So you got 6 wands coming up against you in this from this coven. Okay? Yeah, this is there's something here. They're trying to hold on to some kind of magic. Okay, they're defending this magic, trying to hold on to this magic. Okay, against this star. Okay, the star energy. They might be using the star energy to deceive you. Okay, with the moon. Yeah, it could be this Queen of Swords. Waiting on her ritual to work. Okay, so she can move forward. Okay, so you got a coven out here, all right, and you got 7 pentacles affecting a love spell. This is a love spell. Okay, could be using a child to put you in a hangman position, to affect your work, to affect your confidence, to affect your vision of truth, and to affect your new beginning. And your movement forward, the Chariot. Okay? They want to put the sun out on you. Okay, see them in the garden here? So each one of these pentacles are one of the previous people that they assassinated. Okay? This is what these dark covens do. Let me explain this to you. They send out these women as assassins. They call themselves angels, right? They're demon slayers. I'm a demon slayer. Yeah, you ain't slaying nothing. You better slay yourself then, okay? These are serial killers, all right? And these are their bodies, all right? And they bury them, okay? And they use that energy of previous pentacles. Now listen to me. Each pentacle is a human being. You see man inside the circle dividing it? That's what it symbolizes, Malkuth, on the tree of life, or Atzkayim. The base, more denser element, obviously, of 3D, right? Our existence of consciousness, where we exist. So there's a time element to the 7 of Pentacles and manifestation. This is a manifestation of moon magic, okay? And spell work. The swords is all about, obviously, the air, right? Okay? You see this little there? It's like a little genie, right? A little demon, a little dark attachment with this witch you're dealing with here. You're dealing with some kind of coven here, okay? And you are in the limelight. You are like the focus of their attention, you see. You want to elevate the star that rises in your heart for Christ consciousness. And they want to take your heart and eat it. That's what these people do, okay? So they give themselves names. You need to pay attention for the chosen out there, for the true earth angels. They give themselves names. They stylize themselves. They come cloaked in the energy of an angel or what have you, okay? Something is guarding and protecting you by night, okay? Now you got to understand, you got justice here. The way I read my cards is you got to follow me through, because I like to see my cards unfold and develop and how they fall. It's all different for me, okay? Just so you know. So they're coming after your 10 of Cups, okay? But justice is out here. So you're being divinely protected, okay? So they're coming for your confidence. This is a tactic. This is part of spiritual warfare, my friends. Okay? They could be using like your sexual energy, the sacral energy. I relate to that a lot. I relate that a lot because Knight of Wands, okay? That energy is the energy of your creative force, right? So if they're attacking you spiritually, okay, this is like the ecliptic of the earth with the sun, the angle of 23.5 degrees relative to the plane of its annual orbiting around the sun. I know that, how does that pertain to this? Well, we have 6 distinct spiritual divisions that have risen up, okay, in a cycle by the angle, okay? The angle of the fire that originates from the fire of the sun is spirit, okay? The sun is spirit, consciousness. This spirit consciousness has lifted you up to a higher plane of protection. So these 6 wands of these covens, these stalkers, these monitoring spirits, these demonic cults, can't touch you. This is divine justice. This is what happens when you come for an earth angel. Okay? They want to take, they're trying to keep you grounded and stuck. Like, okay, instead of expanding your financial situation, this keeps you constricted, excuse me, so you don't let anything go. So you feel a need right now, maybe in your life financially, you're feeling constrained in some way, you're feeling like hedged in, like you got to make sure you got everything right there. You see, it's attacking the mind. You see how this pentacle is upon the crown? All right, so your mind and your heart, okay, are fixated on the material, and they utilize that kind of an energy through this root work, the grounding, okay? Through herbs, things like that, belladonna. And this is how they use the slow kill program. This is how they attack the earth angels out here. This is how they attack the chosen ones. Seven of Swords. 777 on the board. To this King of Pentacles, who's in his High Priestess energy. Could be a Taurus. Heavy on the Virgo. So we got a 3 of Swords here. To the Hermit. 9 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. To the Earth Angel. Hierophant. 5 of Swords. Okay. Whoever this 7 of Swords is, you're not seeing this person. This is somebody hidden, okay? There's a Queen of Swords out here and a 7 of Swords energy acting in the capacity of a Queen of Cups. So they're coming across as a loving person, right? Maybe even spiritual, okay? Loving. But in point of fact, they're a whole dark witch. In point of fact, a whole dark witch. Lord have mercy. What are we seeing here? You're being protected from this moon magic. They're using something here, cup of love. A cup of love and a wand. That's male and female. Male and female. Yoni and the, you know. So we gotta, they're using sexual energy to attack you. Okay? With this moon magic at probably during the night. All right. What I've noticed in my experiences, okay, I'm going to relate this to you because I've been under heavy attack. Okay? And I'm a real targeted individual. A real one. Okay? And they come after your heart. They come after your mind, and they come after you from a place from your creative energy source. Okay, that's where they want to attack you, and that's where they want to keep you stuck as well. Okay, all right, because that lower bait root chakra, okay, is the root of all the other ones, right? So if you can get the root, okay, and you can get the heart, okay, they want the mind, they want the spirit. Something's being alchemized in your life. Okay? The truth. The truth is being alchemized in your life, and you're being given a vehicle of expression and movement in your life forward, away from this Three of Swords. You see, the Temperance with the Three of Swords, you're healing. You're healing from some kind of toxic situation. You're in your North Node. You're seeking guidance and direction. Okay? Could be an entrepreneur, somebody of that sense. This is Virgoan energy right here. Okay? Could be dealing with a Virgo. There's some kind of healing that needs to go on. Excuse me. Healing can only come about with the truth. So you need to know the truth about the situation of your life and what you're going through. You got people out here using vehicles, okay, to target you. And that's how they do it. Could be by a King of Swords to bring death to you. Okay, your movement. Bring death to your movement. Forward. So you can't let go of the past. So these people are refusing to give up. Judgment has been called. Look at this. Okay? Judgment has been called in this situation, and yet they're still coming after you. Divine justice is at play in your life right now. Okay? So there's some kind of female in this situation who's hidden. Walking away, moving on to a higher position here. So you're leaving a situation and they're trying to keep you stuck in that same situation. They want to put you in another 8-year cycle of demonic attack. Is really what they want to do. They're trying to sacrifice you. All right, when you're being attacked by witches and covens and you're being gang stalked and you're a targeted individual, okay, if they're coming for you in your life, it's because you're somebody special. And you have a divine mission and a purpose here on this earth. And they're trying to take that from you. There's a war going on out here. I keep telling everybody, they ain't listening to me. Okay, Spirit is saying you need to move on from this situation. You need to leave this environment. Okay, because I'm telling you, there are more toxic environments than there are not toxic environments in our country right now. Okay, our country is being overrun by these gang stalkers, by this whole one world government, New World Order agenda. Okay, so they're attacking your root at your heart level to bring a tower into your life and to fucking steal your goddamn destiny and to keep you in a 9 of Swords energy and to put you in a 5 of Pentacles so you don't get your 10 of Pentacles, which is on this board right here, baby. Generational wealth. That's why they're coming for you. They have an elaborate system set up where they target people, isolate them in the community, ritually sacrifice them. My plan was to take you to the place where they were going to sacrifice me. You see that when the Freemasons target you like they did me, they'll bury you in the northeast corner of a building. For those out there that know what that means, okay? What I tell you, they're coming for your family. So they're using your family against you. Okay, somebody in your family is working with this coven or cult, okay, to keep you in this hangman position, keep you stuck, so you don't enter into your divine mission and purpose. Not going to happen, Captain. Spirit. All right. Whew, we got Aquarius out here. Let me take a look at all this here, okay? Don't everybody run yet. Got him. Their root work is not fully established. So only one leg of the root work is established, and even that is teetering. This is for somebody. This is a message for somebody, so you know, okay? If you're under attack. They only got one leg to stand on. They built 2 towers of magic. One tower is half exposed. The other tower is collapsing. God has called your destiny. Okay? Spirit has been guiding and protecting you through your intuition and the truth that you possess. You see, the angel is holding the sword of truth right here. Your crown is protected. Okay? What'd I tell you? Your crown is protected by the wings of angels, my friend. And your path is protected as well under the wing of this angel. This is Raphael. Okay? This is the healing angel. This is the alchemizing angel. This is who you are. You are an earth angel. You're a natural alchemizer. People don't understand how you're able to alchemize every situation that's brought to you. Even if they poison you, your body alchemizes it. They wanted to make you, I don't know where the energy here is on the board. They wanted to put you in this energy right here, okay? As far as literally, okay? But this is the energy you really are. King or queen, whatever, okay? You embody that energy. So you could be the last of your progeny. You could be somebody in your family, like the last of part of your bloodline, okay? They're trying to conceal your soulmate from you. Look. You're moving towards your soulmate. The one who holds your heart in their hand. Okay, could be by the ocean. By water here. Okay, this could be somebody from your past returning. Somebody who left and then it's coming back to you. Okay. Somebody who left. These people are in defeat, but they don't realize it. They're refusing to accept defeat in a situation. Okay? Even though judgment has been called, Gabriel has blown its horn. Let's see. So part of the Gangstalking tactics, let me explain some of those to you while I tap in over here. Spirit. Okay. All right, you'll notice one headlight. Maybe 2. One's out. You see how one's smaller than the other? All right? One headlight. Seven of Cups. An illusion. Okay? So everything these people do is to keep you stuck in an illusion. It's all psychological warfare. And it's compounded. So they use the state. They use the police. They'll use the IRS. They'll use all of their entities to target somebody. That's how they do it, okay? To bring about this 10 of Swords. This coven, this cult leader, could be dealing with a cult leader here, okay? Could be coming across as a Queen of Cups. Justice is out here. Double confirmation. With the Sword of Truth. To the 10 of Pentacles. Double confirmation. To the Chariot. Double confirmation. To the King of Pentacles. Double confirmation. To the High Priestess. Double confirmation. Remember, King of Pentacles came out with the High Priestess. Heavy on your intuition right now. You are highly gifted and intuitive. You are psychic. You have a sharp mind, okay? These motherfuckers tried to kill you and couldn't take you out. Try to put you in an illusion, but you mastered their illusion, okay? Try to cause you imbalance, but you balanced out your life. Even on Christmas. Tinted windows, one hubcap missing. You're the emperor and the king of cups. You see, they tried to bring a tower to you. What'd I tell you? Double confirmation. To put you in the hangman position. Double confirmation. But the ace of swords is out here of truth. You know what's going on. You know you're being attacked. You're being targeted. You're being monitored. You're being gang stalked. Okay? People sneaking in your house. You're not crazy. It's exactly what they're doing. And that's exactly how they do it. And this is my dark practitioner right here. Always comes out with the devil. You got a coven out here. What'd I tell you? Working together. 2 of cups, double confirmation. 3 of pentacles. Working together, conspiring with these 3 cups. So they're not just using, they're trying to take your beginning, your new beginning here. You got some kind of new beginning coming in your life? All right? This is your creativity. All right? Look at these people. They're working with the cups. They're working with the pentacles. So they're working with water and they're working with earth. That's their main elements, along with the psychic and the spiritual attacks. But they're trying to, look, this is their craft. They're doppelganging you, man. They got a doppelganger, okay? This is like they made up some golem. So they must got a relic. So they're holding on to some kind of relic of yours. Could be blood, it could be anything, okay? These things are serious, okay? Could be a child. That's how they do it. This could be a child, okay? That your blood is mixed with. They use this kind of stuff in their magic. You gotta understand these things. I know it seems like, but those who know what I'm talking about and its significance, you know what I'm talking about and how important it really is, okay? We need to protect ourselves against these people. And I'm here to play my part. Okay? The star. Oh, good Lord. Double confirmation. So heavy on this Aquarian. Okay, so I got a download about that with the Virgo. What'd I tell you? Okay. With Scorpio too. So it's just heavy on this transformative energy, this wisdom that you've gained. Okay? You're in the limelight. People are looking at you. You might feel naked in front of a crowd. Okay? You're going to find healing. 9 of Pentacles to the Hermit. Double confirmation to the 8 of Pentacles. Your hard work is paying off. The Moon. Boy. Double confirmation. Don't hate me. All right, don't hate me. Don't hate me. 3 of Cups? Oh, shit. To the Magician? With the Moon? And the 9 of Cups again? Try to put you to rest? I'm gonna put you to bed. It's being blocked. They're trying to block your third eye. So that fell on the devil with your sexual energy, trying to keep you stuck. Okay? Trying to keep you Empress reversed. Okay? 8 of Pentacles reversed. That's the energy they're trying to get you in. Okay? Death to the Fool. Death to the Fool. This is a slow kill. Real slow. Okay? Could live close to farm. This moon is concealed. They're using love. They're using the cups, my friend. They're putting something in your cup. Okay? They're trying to spill your vessel. They're trying to empty your vessel. They're trying to, excuse me, some kind of offer might be being given to you in your life. And they're trying to get you to waste that offer, to empty that offer, to not take that offer, to be overwhelmed and consumed with burdens. Nine of Swords, you're conquering that. Okay, so this is after tarot. This is you snatching one of their psychic attacks, okay? And commanding. This is what an earth angel has power to do. We command demons and angels, my friend. So there's some kind of energy that they've put onto you. They sent an entity to you, man. This is some kind of an attachment. So also, these people like to use like their little emojis of the rose and, you know, different color coordinations, all right? These symbolize sacrifice and death. Spirit, you're going to need a lot of strength to communicate. They're trying to take away your strength to communicate. Okay, keep you stuck in regret. This is all in reverse, though. This is in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Five of Swords in reverse. All double confirmation. Two different decks here. Okay. And Eight of Cups. So, like, again, I get this feeling like they're trying to restart another cycle. Okay. Of more cups. These people don't ever give up. I'm trying to tell you, okay? Listen, they swarm you when you're driving. They smear your name in the community. All these things are strategic tactics to when they are going to ritually sacrifice somebody. If you're being gang stalked, okay, it's because they are coming for your life. You need to know that. That's what they are. This is the enemy. This is the real enemy of humanity, of our families, of our children. We have serial killers out here, literally assassinating people daily just because they can. Because of their religion says they can. Five of Swords. Defeat. That's the energy that these people are going to be into. They got one leg to stand on. This is coming to an end. Okay? Ooh. The Lovers. Something about a love situation that's being protected here. Okay? Seven of Wands again. Double confirmation. You could be waiting. They're waiting for something. What are they waiting for? Some kind of love offer to be manifested. Okay. There could be a feminine energy, Gemini energy there. Okay. Some kind of give and take. These people are trying, they want to dance over your death. You're being protected again. Nine of Wands, double confirmation. Your stability, your house, your love, your heart, okay? Four of Wands, it's all being protected. This is what they're coming for. This is what they've been working for 7, 8 years. Okay, they're trying to harvest you. Through a ritual. Using your home. This could also be the release of the spirit from your body. Emptying your vessel, releasing the dove. That's what they want to do. They don't want you to have rest or peace of mind. So they're attacking your confidence. They're attacking you at a heart space because they know you're a loving person. King of Cups. And they're attacking your victory, your success. So you must have overcome a situation, okay? You must have overcome something in your life, okay? Because you got these 6 wands here. They're trying to turn these 6 wands into these 7 wands. Where they at, right? To the point where you have to protect yourself, okay? Where you feel the need to protect your success. So Spirit is saying you need to protect your success. You're being given assistance. People are acknowledging you, friends. Something with Aquarius. All right, big ugly. Little ugly, big ugly. It's the hardcore truth over here, baby. Okay? Pluto energy. Scorpio. Something's happening in Aquarius. During the Mercury retrograde, right before Aquarius in Pisces. Something's coming to an end. Extension. They're trying to, you see, this is the goal. What I tell you, Extension. Try to take you out. Star Whackers. They're beneath you. These people are beneath you. Understand, they hold no moral superiority among you. They think they do. These are delusional people. Part of dark covens and cults who sacrifice human beings, use gangstalking to target people, and destroy their entire lives and existence. These are the demonic. They're beneath you. They're from hell. Okay, they're from the lower realms, my friend. Okay, this is a murder for hire plot. All right, murder for hire plot. Big money. Could be a Gemini. Could be dealing with a Gemini. That's 100% fact. Okay, this is what they do. They don't want you to think you're worth it. They don't want you to feel like you're valuable. They don't want you to feel like you got a purpose in this earth, but you do, okay? You are worth it. They attack your self-worth, my friends. These are all psychological attacks. This is dark magic. This is dark magic. That's how it's so cloaked and concealed, because it's going on every day around us, and we don't even realize it. It takes years. Spirit says, don't give up, okay? Whatever you do, don't give up. Because that's what they want you to do. Makes it easier for them. They're cowards. Because you're the star, okay? That's what it is. You're the star. Or you could be meeting a star. You could be meeting a very famous individual. This is surface level, okay? This is surface level. But what is the star energy? Okay, that's what we're talking about here. There's somebody out here who embodies an Earth Angel Temperance star energy with the King of Pentacles, okay? Or the Queen of Cups. The star. You're somebody important. You're somebody special. Or you could be, again, Nipsey Hussle. They're trying to Nipsey Hussle you. Murder for hire. That's how they do it. So they're trying to set you up. So they will put you in this community. So right now, like what they're doing with me, they're trying to plot on me on a different thing, trying to get me stuck on a corner somewhere where they can bust out with some AK-47. You think I'm joking? Anyhow, so they want to isolate you so that they can create street theater to psychologically attack you and assault your consciousness, okay? So when they're going to take you out, that's how they do it too. They're going to lure you away and isolate in an isolated spot to where they can do what they do. It's all ritual in form. They perform magic in the building. They put sigils on the walls. They put sigils on your home when you're not around. I'm trying to tell you, this happens much more frequently than you could ever possibly imagine. And we need to wake up to this magic. It's one thing to get on this YouTube channel and start love and light and everything's blessings and God and abundance and all these wonderful things. That's great. Okay, that's good. Keep walking naively out there and watch what happens to you, okay? These people are constantly targeting us in our communities. And stalking is one of their main operations of this satanic Luciferian cult. And everybody's, thank God, is starting to talking about it. They're trying to take your crown. They're going for your crown. This is a destiny swap. Okay? Could be a Libra, dealing with a Libra. 33rd degree Mason. Okay, who's a narcissist. And that's what they are. They're all narcissists. They want to shut you up. That's really what they're trying to do. They want me to shut up. Okay, they want to take me out. So, It's early. It's the day after Christmas. Forgive me, okay? In the spirit of Jesus. They want to shut me up, okay? And that's their main goal, all right? So they've been trying to get in my energy by having me do tarot readings for them. In other ways, to just get in my energy, right? All right? So for those of you who thought you were getting into my energy, just so you know, I gave you exactly what you wanted to have. You can't get in my energy unless I let you in my energy, okay, sweetheart? And no offense. You can't mess with a chosen one. These are haters, okay? Not on a spiritual level. And you're dealing with the CIA. These crooks in action, these people right here, my friends, are the main ones that we need to destroy in our government, period. I don't give a damn what anybody says, all right? Facts. They are destroyed. They have destroyed. Oh, God, man. Protect your energy. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, this is it. If you're listening to me, I'm not a perfect person here, right? But I'm giving it to you raw and uncut. Protect your energy from these people who have a God complex and are going to suffer a horrible fate and don't even realize it. You can't fuck with divine will and God's will for a person over their lives. Return to sender tenfold. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against you will prosper, my friend. Do not let them. Protect your energy. People want to judge you for testing the spirits. No one has the right to judge you for how you test your spirits, okay? Test the spirits. There's a reason why, man. We're dealing with half of these people around us ain't even human. I'm telling you. Love spells, okay? This is the stuff that matters. These gangstalkers, they're all part of the same satanic Luciferian death cult. Facts. Okay, they got different factions, but they're all part of the same organization. It's a crime syndicate. I'm talking one of the largest crime syndicates in this world. They use love spells. Don't think this is funny. Love spells ain't no joke. Spell work ain't no joke. For those who don't know, okay? For those divine souls out there trying to figure this out. Toxic woman. You see, they seek out these women and they put these attachments on them. What do they do that? Sleep paralysis. It's not sleep paralysis. So if a woman tells you she got sleep paralysis, that means she got demonic attachments. She a whole witch. Okay? The toxic woman. Way too much pride. And that's the problem with women today. And men. Let's be honest, okay? Men and women, whatever. Corrupt police. It's the fraternal order of the police, my friends, okay? This is what you're dealing with. I'm trying to tell you. Grand larceny. It's all being done intentionally. Now, not all police are corrupt. Not everybody in government is corrupted. But they are enveloped in the spirit of the air that rules that energy. The spirit of the air that rules that energy is demonic. Facts. Our government is demonic. 100%. Child sacrificers. Facts. This is what they do. This stuff is just coming out now. But this has been going on for a really, really long time. I bring these things up to remind people of what really matters and what's going on with you right now in your life. If you're being gangstalked, all of this pertains to you. Facts. You're being targeted by covens and cults. A Masonic cult. And this is spiritual warfare. So I'm giving you, for those who don't know, okay, because I didn't know this stuff. And I know a lot of stuff. I didn't know because my heart is not in that energy. And it can't be, okay? I'm one of those dudes like, everybody thinks I'm a fool, right? Yeah, for the next witch you send to me, keep that in mind. Return to sender, baby. It's coming back hardcore in your bloodline, baby. You think you don't outrank me. You don't outrank me. None of you dark witches outrank me in spirit. Not one of you. They don't outrank you in spirit if you're a chosen one, my friends. Listen to me. If you're an earth angel, if you're a chosen one, you command the demons and you command the angels. Talk to the angels. They're real. Spirit guides are real. Ancestors are real. Spiritual warfare is fucking real. Accept this now. If you haven't already, laugh at me, make fun of me, I don't give a damn. Oh my God, I'm child sacrifice. You're being shadow banned, okay? Somebody's trying to tell you something. Somebody's trying to convince you of something. And Spirit is saying, do not believe it. Okay, there's some kind of lie going on here around you. Okay, this ain't a game. All right, they're playing with you. They ain't playing with you, right? Cancel culture. Now you a spiritual warrior out here in these streets. Okay, spiritual. You know what I mean? In these spirits, you got to act with courage. Why? Gangstalking ain't a joke, man. Okay? And I'm going to tell you, you dark covens out there and you gangstalkers, you're going down. You think you're not? People are waking up to what you people do. They're waking up every single day. More and more people are talking about you. Your whole enterprise is going down. And I'm dedicating my life to taking you down. Because you serve Molech. Sacrificing babies and shit. Nasty ass human beings. Okay? You're being blocked. Could be dealing with a Taurus. They're using binding spells against you. You need to look this stuff up. Eastern stars are involved. Could be dealing. They like, you see, their father will be a Mason. All right, he's a Mason. A whole demon. Okay? And then they're a privileged lady, girl. They just live this life that a normal person does not get a chance to live. These Eastern stars, they're obsessively thinking about you. And they're also thinking, and here's why, I'm telling you. We have a tendency today in our lives to judge everything by an outward appearance. Obviously, that's fine. But there are people on this earth, and you're one of them, who have a divine mission and a purpose that the dark side, the enemy, seeks to destroy. And they will do anything to destroy you. They will destroy your reputation, okay? They will spread lies and gossip and rumors about you. Or they will get secret information about you, get into a relationship with you, know things about you, and then spread that and smear it all around and twist it all up and distort all the truth and facts to marginalize you and vilify you and turn you into what they actually are. That's doppelganger energy. That's how they cloak themselves in your energy. That's how these narcissists get away with what they do, okay? That's reactive abuse. So somebody in your life right now, okay, you're dealing with narcissists. You're dealing with witchcraft. Narcissists are warlocks and they are witches. It doesn't matter if it's all spell work. They're all using the same energy. Whether they realize it or not, it doesn't make a difference. They're coming for your divine mission. These people they want to take over the world. Like they're in a delusion. They have no idea, like this has all been written already. They're already gone. Like they already lost this war, it's over. They already lost this battle, my friends. You need to do a cord cutting ritual. You need to separate yourself from these people, from this energy, because you're an earth angel. I'm not sick, I just, it's early in the morning. So, I know a lot of you guys comment on that. And I read all your comments, just so you know. Okay? But you're an earth angel. And again, this term is so overly used, it's become oxymoronic to even speak on it. Earth angels are here for a divine mission, okay? All right? We have a divine mission. And I truly believe our divine mission partly is to fuck up some shit for the evil side. You are a chosen one, okay? This is who they come for, all right? If you're being gang-stalked, this is why, all right? You got a warlock witch out here who's going up against a chosen one and an earth angel. You got entire covens around the world watching worldwide as the final countdown has begun for the final battle ahead, coming in Aquarius. Just mind your business. You know what I mean? If these people took all that energy that they had in hate and put it in good, can you imagine how this world would be right now? That's why I feel like these people are just ridiculously retarded. Like on some... You're targeted individual. TIs. Okay? If I had made a channel being on this subject alone, boy, I can't do that though. I'm here to warn you, guard you, protect you, and give you advice from spirit source. Okay? You are going to win this situation. They already lost. They're just sore losers. And there's too much money on this table. I saw inheritance. They come for money. They got very unique ways of getting this money. Okay? They don't want you to know that there's some hidden money right now. They put money on your... How do you think these people going to operate? It's got to be big money out here. When they come after a chosen one, it's big money. Okay? Spirit is saying, you need to focus. Okay? Whatever it is that's going on in your life, it's a distraction. It's to take you away. Right now, that's all they do. That's why I've had to, isolate me all you want. It's wonderful. Thank you. Heavenly Father, Almighty God, Mother Creatrix. I'm pleased. Okay? We only have this one life. I'm not going to waste my life living in regret, knowing that I should have showed up for my people out here. So I showed up today too, okay? For you. Believe it or not. Focus, okay? Check out my books for anybody who has purchased my books. One of my books is The Hollow Earth and the Special Earth Core Theory, Gravity Anomalies, and Climate Change. It's where I challenge the gravitational theory and show that it's a hoax. Einstein was a fraud. But in my first volume of the Quantum Kabbalah and the Secret Cycles of Time, I break down the Kabbalah and the Tarot that they don't want you to know, and the mysteries of the Great Pyramid and others that they don't want you to know. Facts, the real stuff, okay, the real juice. That's why I was targeted, okay? You will win. And when you're a target, they're going to make up every lie that there is in the book about you. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is to get that anybody to go against you. Whatever they got to say. They've been doing this for a long time, my friends. They know exactly what they're doing. Very strategic. Slow moving. If you're not gifted psychically like I am, you may not see these things in action, but I see everything they do before they even do it. They have no idea who I am. They have no idea who you are. They think they do. Focus. What did I just say? They lied about you. Okay? This is what they do. They marginalize you. So they'll get you into a conversation where you will say something, right? Taken out of context, that could be taken in a million different ways, and anybody can run with it. But put in full context, including the fact that you're dealing with a false person and a witch on the other line that you're communicating with, and you already know this. They think they're slick. Okay? You got witches out here, they think they're slick because they've been running around getting away with murdering men and unaliving people for so long, lining these dudes up, putting them in prison for life, and sacrificing them so they could come up. These are clout-chasing thought bots. They ain't nobody. You're an entrepreneur. You got the spirit of entrepreneur. God is blessing you. You are blessed by the Most High God. You will defeat your enemy and you will overcome them. They're just jealous of you, man. They're just jealous. They're sellouts. These people sell their souls, man. They're soulless. They're empty vessels. NPCs. And you, my friend, are going through the Ascension process. Spirit is elevating you up. And what I tell you, you're dealing with a demonic cult that works through the thin blue line, my friends, and the corrupt police. What did I say? Using chaos magic. That's what the street theater is. Pulling people over on the side of the road. Yeah, those ain't people being pulled over. Those are gangstalkers. Street theater. That's how they do it. Very slick. You got to watch that shit because if they're really coming for you, they're going to try to get you into a situation where they isolate you and then take you out. You could be driving down the street, isolate you at a corner. You understand what I'm saying? Going to anywhere. That's how they work. You got to know how the enemy thinks. You could be out here saying love and light all you want. I'm an earth angel. I'm a chosen one. Sure, you're a chosen one, but you need your weapons of your warfare. You need to know what the shield of faith is, the sword of truth, the helmet of salvation, okay, the breastplate of righteousness, your loins girded about with the truth, and your feet shod with that good news, baby, the gospel, okay, bringing good news, bringing blessings to people, speaking baruka among the chosen elect, blessings upon the heads of God's people, of our divine beings. These people are the reverse of all of that. They live in hate. Everything is opposite to them. You need to know these things, okay, because you've been targeted. And all of us are being targeted on one level or another. Heavy on the Scorpio and poison. Look at this. Okay? Like that sting. They're trying to be careful about, if you're a target, be careful about doctor's visits. Listen to me. I'm not joking. Everything. Be careful going to the hospital. Don't go to the police. They're in on it. Any federal government agency. Feds, they're in on it, but it's questionable with the feds, okay? Because there's good people in the feds, man. I really believe that there's angels in the feds. That's just me. I don't know why. That's my intuition. But like, that's like I know there's all this, stuff, inclusion around the feds or whatever. I know there is. I know. And all of it justified. All of it. All the way back to Edgar Hoover. MK Ultra, all the COINTELPRO, all that, assassinations, just nasty stuff. However, God works in mysterious ways. If there are demons everywhere, then you got to know that there are angels there, but they got to hide themselves really good, man. Boy, oh boy. So any angels working in the feds, help me. Free Akiba. I'm trying to tell you, I say this lightly, but I'm being human trafficked right now, okay? And they're trying to take my life. I'm putting this at the end. Anybody who hears this, I need your support. I need the support from my friends to overcome the enemy. And I'm saying this with all due respect, okay? Because the position that I'm in is not a result of anything that I've done. This is a deliberate action, okay, by this nefarious death cult. This is what they do. You're seeing it in real live action, talking to me and listening to me right now. I'm a real targeted individual who was put through a real ritual sacrifice by a death cult, these star whackers, okay, to be sacrificed for big money. And they're still trying to do it. So understand, these people don't give up. You have to defend yourself, protect yourself. Knowledge is key, my friend. That's why I keep repeating this and banging this drum. I'm not always going to bang this drum, because David is actually really about abundance and love and all those beautiful things. I really am. But I need the help of my tribe out here, okay? Because I showed up for you, man. And I put my life out here. Believe it or not, get a copy of my book. It'll change your life. You'll understand why I am targeted. You'll also understand some deeper things about the mysteries of life that you never pondered before. Let's just say that. But it's not for everybody, okay? It's not about religion. My book is not religious. This is the facts, like the real stuff, okay? The real juice. Trust me. Somebody's trying to poison you. And like I said, I kept getting this idea of a prick, like a needle, like something with your blood, okay? So be careful with getting blood work or donating, because they got people in all these places, man. Excuse me, all of them. So there's some kind of Scorpio out here that's got a sting. All right, we're gonna get some ancestor messages, and we're gonna get some messages from the angels. Okay, and we're gonna seal this up. What do we got going on here? See, this devil energy is being concealed behind something in your life. Your ancestors are concealing this devil energy and protecting you. Spirit is saying you need to connect with your past loved ones. You may even be sensing or feeling a strong connection right now to somebody that's passed over in your life recently. Could be a grandmother, or a grandfather, grandparents, or a sibling. Somebody's passed over in your life that's trying to reach out to you right now. Okay? They're trying to tell you to remember who you are. They're trying to remind you of who you are. Your resilience, where you come from, your culture, your beliefs, your value. You see, that's why your Spirit is saying to connect with your ancestors. So you can remember who you really are and where you come from and what your bloodline is. Not everyone stylizes themselves with these terms, queen and king and all this and that. Everybody wants to be a king and a queen, boy. I'd much rather be a priest. A good priest. Not like these priests, you know what I mean? Of the mysteries. Answer the call and find your voice. Something is calling you to an adventure, to move, to go somewhere nearby. Water, could be going by a boat, could be a trip. Okay, it could be in the mountains somewhere near. You're moving around water in the mountains. Okay, you could be going on a trip with somebody. You need to express yourself and open up and sing out. There's something you need to say to the world, okay? You need to express yourself. That's part of your divine mission. All right, we are here to lift each other up and inspire each other and direct each other. That's really what we're here for. We're not here to eat each other. Sick scumbags. Awaken your inner shaman. What'd I tell you? Look at this. Man, Spirit is coming through today, boy. Awaken your inner shaman and teach and share. Okay? So you have a voice. You're a spiritual leader coming from a long line of shamans. And that's why Spirit is saying to remember who you are. You're a teacher. You're a healer. You focus on children, treating your body well, okay? And clearing your mind. And reconnecting with Mother Earth. This is going to help you to fight the spiritual attacks, okay? Connections with animals as well. All of this helps. Love defeats the enemy. Love defeats hate. It really does, okay? Get into nature, again. So nature, big on self-help, whole self-health, taking care of your body, balancing yourself, and exploring your creative side and reconnecting with Mother Earth. So something has been up in your mind, and that's what magic does to you. It will make you lose focus. Things like that, okay? Those little things that can affect you in larger areas as you grow. Do you understand? That's how they attack you. They do these, it's just wrong. It's just wrong, all right? Spirit's saying there's nothing to worry about and to see only love. Okay? There's nothing to worry about. Have confidence. This is a blessing in disguise. Okay? I'm not reading the whole thing, but and it's time to go. All right, you're being called to action here. You are being called to move, change in direction. What'd I tell you? There's a change in direction and a time for you to go. You're being given trustworthy guidance to move out of a situation. 8 of Cups. And you need to release and surrender to receive a shower of abundance. That's your life purpose. So your life purpose, shower of abundance. Your life purpose is tied up with the shower with this abundance. You have a star energy over you. Okay? There's nothing to worry about. So if you're worried about something, you got to give it to the angels. Okay? Connect with your ancestors and the angels and your spirit guides. This is your life purpose, what'd I say? Okay? All right, we're going to end there. Everybody, I thank you very much for being with me today. I appreciate your time. Please like, please share, please subscribe to my channel. Appreciate all your loving support. If you have donated to my channel or purchased my book, Appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. May you all be blessed. Happy holidays. Stay safe out there.